Remember, push. Don't. D. 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 Mi A2. What's up guys, Tarvin here from KLGadgetTV, and in today's unboxing video, we have something very interesting, and it is the Mi A2 phone. Now this is the collaboration between Xiaomi and Google to bring a pure stock Android experience to a Mi phone. Now the variant of the Mi A2 that we have here is the Snapdragon 660 processor with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Now this is not the highest end variant for this phone. There is also a 6GB RAM version with 128GB storage. Now enough talking, let's get on with the unboxing. Alright, we've got the box open, and the first thing that we have here is the TPU case that comes with the phone. Now, just for some of you that might not know about this, but the Mi A2 does not have a headphone jack. So they have provided a dongle for a USB to a 3.5mm. And of course, we have here the Mi A2. So the Mi A2 comes with a full aluminium body, which honestly feels very, very nice. It gives it this very solid feel to the phone. And let's turn the phone on and check out what it has to offer. Now guys, remember that this is the second generation of the Android One phones that come from Mi. This is a direct collaboration with Google, so you're gonna get the latest Android out of the box, and the updates come as fast as possible. So other than just the TPU case, we also have the charging brick and the USB Type-C charger. Yes, this Mi A2 supports USB charging. Now, let's get on with the phone. So, the first and the most important thing. Alright guys, we've gotten the phone booted up. Now as you can see for yourself, this is a stock Android experience on a Mi phone, which is pretty impressive. As you can see, literally there is no bloatwares on this phone at all. It all comes with just pre-installed Google apps, and if you want any other apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, then you gotta go install it yourself in the Play Store. Now this being an Android One phone, the phone comes with the latest Android straight out of the box, and as you can see for yourself over here, it is Android 8.1. But sadly, the security patch on this phone is still on June 5th. But knowing it being an Android One phone, the security patches will come as fast as possible as soon as they have been released. There's not really much to show you about this phone because it is a stock Android phone and it comes with totally nothing other than the pure Android experience. So maybe I can show you the fingerprint unlock, which I'm actually quite impressed with the fingerprint unlock on this phone. I've already registered my finger on this phone, so as you can see for yourself, all I need to do is I'm just touching it and it's already in. I'd say the accuracy is pretty good and the speed is maybe not as fast as the flagship phones, but for a phone that comes with a mid-range processor, it's pretty good for fingerprint unlock. Alright, now the next thing I want to check out with this phone is its cameras. Now when the Mi A1 came to our office and we tested it out, the cameras were pretty impressive. So I want to see if Xiaomi has improved the cameras on the Mi A2. And to help me out with this, I'm gonna take my trusty sidekick Hulk to be my model. So now I've taken a picture of Hulk, and one thing I can say is that the colors on this phone, on this camera, is actually pretty nice. As you can see, Hulk's pants has a very nice blue color to it. However, seeing what Hulk is wearing currently, the blue color on the model itself is actually a bit more dull compared to the picture. So I'm assuming there is some color enhancements that are going on here. But another thing I realized is that the image is slightly blurred, which indicates that there is no stabilization on this phone. So I really do hope that Xiaomi will patch in at least electronic stabilization in the future. So the next test that I did is the bokeh shot. Now, Xiaomi has said that this phone comes with the AI bokeh feature that understands how to differentiate the foreground and the background and then blur the image according to that depth. But doesn't really show much of that speciality in the bokeh picture that I took of Hulk, because as you can see for yourself, on his left arm, it is slightly blurred coming down from his forearm, so it cannot really judge the depth when there is too much objects in the foreground and the background at the same time. And also, however, other than that, it's a pretty decent bokeh. But I do recommend that if you're going to take a bokeh shot with this phone, definitely take it in a much better lit environment, because in our office we're just using our lights, our diffuser lights, to actually take the picture here. But I assume that taking it in the sunlight will be much better. Now, the last test is, of course, the selfie test. And now we take a picture. So I've taken a picture of using the selfie camera. Now, again, similar with the back cameras, the image is slightly blurred, which is probably due to the fact that it doesn't have stabilization in the phone. However, if you take a look at the colors, also the colors are kind of over processed, so it feels very bright, very too much color is coming out from these images. Now, for those of you that like a lot of colors, then probably the selfie camera will be pretty well. But there is also a beautification effect that you can turn on if you need to, which most of you know that I don't like this feature, but it's there if you need to. So guys, there you have it. That is the unboxing and my first impressions of the Mi A2. Now, I will be doing a full in-depth review, but from what I have just experienced, these few minutes of shooting this video, is that I think that this phone is very nice, very solid feeling phone. The performance is also pretty decent thanks to the stock Android phone. Now, if you are interested in picking up this phone retails for 999 ringgit. Now, that is for the 4GB, 64GB version. If you are looking for the 6GB RAM and the 128GB storage version, that retails for 1199 ringgit. And with that, guys, if you like this video, do give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because we take out videos like this every single week. And of course, guys, I will see you in the next video. Aha.